What up YouTube, G4 Leader here once again. Today's video is going to be a video reply to my homie, thedreadman. Yesterday he did a video because one of his female friends asked him, why is it that a guy can be friends with a girl and even have sex with a girl, but he won't date her? Like, why won't he date her or take her seriously, but he could be friends with her and have sex with her? A lot of girls in this situation have this question. They think less of us guys than we really are. They think of it as guys just dogs. They just want to have sex, and that's it. That's the reason. When it's not even that simple. It's not that shallow. It's shallow, but it's not that skin deep. It's actually a little bit more complex. We actually, like he said, we actually a little bit more complex than girls give us credit for. The reason we don't date certain girls that we can have sex with is because we got a hierarchy, basically, where we got, this sounds bad, but we got low standards for having sex with a girl, medium standards for like kind of casually dating a girl, but we know the relationship got an expiration date, and we got high standards when it concerns wifing a chick. And if we having sex with you, and not dating you, that usually means you're not at our standard for wifey material. So we feel like, why waste our time dating when we know that we already know you're not the type that we want to spend our lives with you. You're not that type. You either in the first two categories where we would casually date you, to not be serious with you, or you at that lowest level where you're just, and it's because you don't have wifey traits. As a friend, we find out things that we don't want to know about you. We actually are more observant. We actually do take things into consideration more than you guys think. And when you're friends, you don't really filter yourself with your friends. We find out things that really turn us off about you, things that we don't see ourselves being wifed to for the rest of our lives. Like, when we friends, if depending on the type of friend, you probably smoked weed with that friend. We ain't trying to wife up the girl that smokes weed. We done probably partied with you at some point, and in younger days, we ain't trying to date a party chick. And we probably know your whole dating history about all the niggas you fucked, and that definitely takes you out of the running to be, wifey material, because we don't want that type of chick. As simplistic as y'all think we are, we actually more complex. Our standards for wifey material are pretty high. We do want that chick, that good girl that we can take home to moms too. But at the flip of a coin, when we get home, she a freak too. We want that girl, that's a trick of all trades, but we also want a girl that we can respect, a girl that's respectable, she's elegant, she's classy, we want that. So when we your friend, we find out all your dirty secrets, all the shit you do, like the niggas you don't fuck, the things the bad things you do, the way you carry yourself, your attitude. We found out all this about you, and that turned us off to you. You take yourself out of the running to be anything more than a fuck buddy or just a plain friend. And it's that simple, If you want to be more, if you want guys to put their time and effort into you, you have to present yourself better. Don't be that girl that's smoking pot, drinking, and that's that attention whore type. Don't be the girl that we can't respect. If we can't respect you, we're not going to wife you. Nobody is going to marry the chick they don't respect, so that's what it basically comes down to. You gotta present yourself better. But 9 times out of 10, it's too late for that. If you're finding this out now and we already have that, that vision of you, that perception of you, it's damn hard for you to change that perception, change our minds with that. You have to try pretty damn hard, So it's kind of hard, And to a certain extent, us guys are shallow to a certain extent. Like, when I say this, we do, at the end of the day, the girl we wife up, we do want her to be cute. We do want to be her. We do want her to be beautiful. We do want to be able to brag about her a little bit, So our standards for wives, like for wifing the chick up, is really high, you know, so you could be below that, you know. Not to say that if you're not perfect, we wouldn't wife you, but because if you're not that pretty, just make sure you're damn good in other aspects, like you're a great listener, great at you can relate to us and great at everything else. That's what I'm saying. But if you're not pretty, you gotta be good at other shit too, you know. But like I'm saying, we kind of shallow to an extent. So to summarize this whole video, if we have sex with you and don't want anything more, it probably comes down to we don't see you as worth it to try to pursue anything more, because you presented yourself in a way that we don't find attractive, a way we can't see ourselves marrying you. You presented yourself in that light, you know. You gave us that perception of you. So that's probably why, you know. So if you're in this situation, I recommend that you can try to change things, you can try to change up your ways and see if it works, but 9 times out of 10 it's probably too late. You're probably in that category, and it's probably be hard to get out of that shit. You either probably gonna be just friends or that fuck buddy, you know. It's hard to get out of that category with guys, you know. But I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's probably it. But anyways, had to hit up this topic. I'm sorry this video longer than I thought it was going to be. Hit me down in the comments below. Tell me how you feel about the topic. Go like my Facebook fan page if you haven't. Now I'm getting out of here. G4 Liddy here, signing off.